I always say the why game, right? Why am I stuck in this situation? What do I need to do to get out of it? Like
every day people make excuses. Why I can't work out. I don't have this equipment. I don't have that. Nothing, no thing can tell me I can't do what I want to do. Because if you give a person an imagination, something that they can image, like they can see it, then it's tangible, then I can touch it.
every time I see you and every time I'm with you, you're out conquering and building and developing, and not just for you. You always have the same purpose and intent, and that is creating value for other people's lives. Talk about what drives you.
Man, I think it's the remembrance of where I was and where I came from and what I did not have, which gave me my desire to never give up. But a lot of people that came from where I came from, they don't have that same desire. But if you give them the opportunities, you may spark it. And so me, every day of life, I always reflect back on when I started really feeling for other people. And so my feeling for other people, family is easy, right? Because that's just your job, right? My mom had me at 15 years old. I'm the oldest of 5 with my mom. I'm the oldest of 15 with my entire mom and dad. And the moment that I realized that you're the one, nobody else is going to do it. And I'm walking around, and this is why I'm so big on imagination. Because if you give a person an imagination, something that they can image, like they can see it, then it's tangible, then I can touch it. And I never forget one day I walked over through the side of town that we weren't supposed to be on, right? And I saw clean grass. And I was like, why can't our grass be like that?
Something as simple as green grass.
It's green grass. And I came back and I told my mom, I said, Mom, like, why can't we have clean grass? And the obvious answer was simple. We're broke. We don't have nothing. So broke sometimes can be a situation, but broke can't be a mentality, right? So my mentality immediately started to change. The moment she said, we're broke, I said, how do we fix it? Now you got to think, Brandon, this is 10, 11 years old, watching mom struggle day in and day out. I'm the kid trying to figure this out and watching my neighborhoods. So long story short, man, like me helping gives my heart rest. Like I know you can make money, right? I can do great deals. I can win football games, lose football games, whatever. But when you change someone's direction of their life, then you know you found your purpose. And that's where I think my past introduces me to my future, only to understand that my purpose is the only reason that I exist.
So you literally, as a kid, you're like, I have to change something. I always say the why game, right? Why am I stuck in this situation? What do I need to do to get out of it? Like, that's how I process.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's a certain commonality with people. Instead of just being like, oh, I'm stuck, they're like, what do I need to do next to get out and get through and do something different? How old were you when you realized I'm going to be a champion football player?
It wasn't football, you know? I tell people this all the time, you know, football it's a byproduct that just came by, you know? Like my entire reason for even starting to look up and pick my chest up as a man is I just got tired of hearing my mom cry every night from being beaten. I was sick of it. I was like, what are we doing? Like who does that, you know? And I said to myself, I said, Mom, I said, look, you have a choice. You don't have to do this, you know? And then that's the first time, and I'll never forget, she said, I'll do anything for my kids. And it clicked. If you would do anything for me, then I'll do anything for us. And man, this fire, push-ups, sit-ups, it's like when you say you missed your workout this morning, my deck of cards, you can't miss no workout. You don't need a gym. You just need work, right? And that deck of cards forever changed my life. And that deck of cards, I started doing that deck of cards at 10 years old. And I ain't stopped, and I'm 48 because it keeps me grounded. Every day people make excuses. Why I can't work out. I don't have this equipment. I don't have that. I get on the floor. I put a towel down, grab my deck of cards, and I just ran through 330 sit-ups, 375 push-ups. Quickly, hour, pump, done. Yeah. That started at 10. That is what made me say, I don't judge myself with nobody. Back then, I wasn't judging myself against nobody because I had nothing. So there was nothing to judge, right? I wore the same pair of shoes for 7 years. I wore 2 pair of jeans. So it's like I never had nothing to judge off. So my standard was already set that nothing, no thing can tell me I can't do what I want to do.